Yeah, you know what? Hard to get into right off the bat. I thought our first 10 minutes was just okay. Both teams were pretty tired. I think we had guys with bumps and bruises and some tired legs, so it took a little while to get going. But that's going to happen. So they had to learn from it, and it wasn't super exciting, but you're okay with that kind of a start as long as you come out ahead or tied. And we did a pretty good job of staying in it until we could catch a break.
Now, these games don't mean anything in the standings, and you guys are still treating these like playoff games in a way. But there's also another aspect of it too, where you don't want to get anybody injured too, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, I mean that's the most important thing, is making sure that guys stay healthy, trying to distribute ice time as much as you can, put guys in different situations, just making sure that we manage our whole game, and they're not easy to do. I mean, the guys look at the standings, but we also have some internal competition. We've got lots of bodies. We've got some young guys that have come out of college. We've got veteran guys that are coming back from injury. So we've got lots to kind of play for right now, even though it's not in the standings, and it's all about building momentum going into the playoffs.
You mentioned that you got these young guys are really starting to contribute as they've come in, and you get Connor Ford getting his first goal of this pro career, and Leighton Ahak too also got his first pro goal in 44 games. So what's it like having these young guys and then coming in and contributing the way that they do?
I mean, it's just the organization, setting a standard for guys coming towards the end of the year and either coming out of college or coming out of, signed out of a junior hockey, coming in and getting their feet wet and playing some games and making sure that they're comfortable after their seasons are done, coming in and getting a feel for what it's like to play, in the American Hockey League, and then, which helps them to go into camp next year. They have a little bit more of an idea of what it's like, and playing against men and bigger guys. And Ahak came in last year, played a few games towards the end of the year, and all these guys are benefiting from having that experience. So, and you know what, we've got a pretty good dressing room, so the older guys treat the younger guys pretty good when they come in. So still have to earn your stripes, and nothing's ever given to you, but I think our young guys have handled it very well.
Another young guy, and again, he just continues to get better each game, is Isaiah Seville in net. What's it been like for him? And he's kind of been able to come in here and really get a chance to get his feet wet too, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Well, there was no, when he came out of school, there was really no easing his way into it. I mean, with all the injuries and on both teams, he had to come in and hit the ground running. So he's got a great personality. He's a great kid, fairly even keel. He doesn't get, he's pretty calm, really coachable. Him and Fred Brathwaite have got a great relationship built so far, and he's just come in and hasn't been rattled or hasn't even shown that he's potentially a rookie. I mean, he's doing very well right now.
Now you got one game left. It's not till a week from today. What's the next week look like for you guys? As you're ready for that game and practice and get ready for the playoffs?
Well, I mean, hopefully we'll know who we're playing in the playoffs. So we'll start to prepare for that team, and then focus a little bit on Ontario. It's going to be more about our preparation for the playoffs this coming week, trying to get guys healthy, giving guys some days off, making sure practices are good and clean and short and not too taxing, so guys are getting rest. And really, I talked to the guys after the game today, like playoffs basically start tomorrow. So a couple days off, and then some good practice time, and we're pretty much, we after the game in Ontario, depends who we're playing, we could be leaving right after. So it really only is, a week and a bit away. So we've got to make sure that we're focused and ready to go. And be nice if maybe that Ontario game wasn't there on the Saturday, so we could have a little more rest. But I think it'll actually be a good for us to get a game in before too much rest. So yeah, we're looking forward to the week off.
And one last thing about playoffs, as you said, you don't know who you're playing yet. Is there a preference for you guys? I mean, you have a couple potential scenarios that can play out and who you might play. playing where you have to go. But
Never, never want to really play anybody. I mean, you battle the entire, regular season just to play well, and with such a tight division, and, teams kind of bunching up right now, it's just one of those things where we're focused on 3 teams right now, and we'll see if, those teams have to battle it out coming up here in the next 4 or 5 days, and then we'll see where it leads after that.